that he puts in pre-practice, the great preseason that he's had. I know it sucks for those guys to not get as many pass rush reps as they want, and they've been so great about it, him and MG. And we know how productive they can be, but Alex and I always want to be out there in those pass rush situations. So they just make the most out of every single snap they get. They don't complain, and that's why I'm just so happy that those guys, when they make those plays, because I know how hard they work and how bad they want it.
TJ, not a lot was going right on the offensive side the first 3 quarters. You guys were certainly challenged. How do you account for the hang-in-there mindset?
Yeah, I mean, it's a 4-quarter game. We understand as a defense we need to bow up in big-time moments and just try to change the tide of the game, and stopping the run is, again, an issue today. But anytime you can get some sort of spark to get us going and be able to have us start continuing to play good football late in games, I feel like we just need to continue to progress and grow off of it.
And where do you feel like the team is overall at 4-2? How close are you to maxing out?
Hopefully a far way away. I mean, it's only 4-2. It's only 6 games in, so hopefully we have a lot to grow.
I think the team was, for the season start, a little bit underrated. What do you think is possible with this team?
I mean, I don't know, and that's to be determined, honestly. We just want to take it one day at a time, one game at a time. Coming off of the bye, we understood how important it was to not come out looking like we were sleeping, to come out strong, and to be able to come out to the West Coast and get a win is huge. But like you said, it's the NFL. We have another big game this week back at home.
Did you any silent count today as far as you can tell?
Yeah, Steel Nation's incredible. They've been incredible all season long, and I want them to understand how important that is, especially for us on defense. Anytime you can get an offense to go on a silent count, it helps us out tremendously.
You and Alex were flipping sides a little bit, just trying to get a different look or keep them.
Trying to find a one-on-one anywhere I can get it. Unfortunately, I didn't really get. I mean, probably got maybe 2 or 3 today total. Just a lot of chips, but other guys stepped up in those moments, and I'm happy that we were able to get the job done and get a win today.
What's your impression of Kenny Pickett in this second season? Is he the young guy? Is he a leader? What do you think?
He's continuing to grow. He's always had moxie. He's able to step up in late game situations, and the moment's never too big for him. And we trust in him and believe in him. That's all through the hard work that he's put in. Not all you guys can see the work that goes on behind the scenes, and that's why we have so much trust in him.
Talk about complementary football a lot. It's that second half kind of the way it's supposed to work. You get the turnover, and that kind of sparks the offense.
Yeah, I mean, we don't care where the spark comes from. We just want to get that spark so it allows us to get going. We don't want to be that team that starts games slow, starts second half slow. It's important to come out strong and hopefully shut down some things early so that you don't see them again later in the game.
Was your interception at all a response to the success they had on crossers in the first half?
I would like to say yes, but no. I mean, I was just doing my job, honestly. There wasn't too much into it. I was just QB keying and looking at the football, and it came my way, and I made a play on it.
Anything else? All right. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
You know, take the start of the fourth quarter. How much of that was he was open, and how much was you just wanting to give him a chance to make a play?
I think it was both. You know, they were in man. I feel like, it was a really good route for him. He's a great route runner, gets separation. Just want to give him a chance to convert on third down. It was great to have him back. I think you saw the effects it had, having him and George out there on both sides and kind of moving guys inside and out. They're 2 tough guys to cover.
What kind of a groove did you feel like you guys went in that fourth quarter, those 2 drives?
Playing the type of football we want to play. That's what we've been working towards, and I think the run game balanced the pass game really well. It was kind of everything that we've been working towards. You started to see it in that fourth quarter there. It was good to see.
Kenny, we've seen this all year where you've struggled a little bit for 3 quarters and then are outstanding in the fourth. Can you explain that? Is there
just playing football, man. I mean, it's not going to be smooth all the time. They got a pretty good defense. They were getting after us a little bit, in the pass game, getting some hits, and I was trying to get the ball as fast as I could. But, I think it just, over time, wearing down in the run game, helped the pass game out. We got to keep having that balance.
What do you think of your offensive line's job against Arizona?
They did a great job. Great job. We had a goal of not letting him wreck the game. Trying to do everything we can of sliding guys and doubling him, getting forehands on him as many times as possible, if not, all the time. So that was a goal of ours. I think those guys did an unbelievable job.
Is that the same way with the first 3 guys you faced, Crosby and Bosa?
We have some experience in it. We've played some pretty good pass rushers, man. It doesn't get easier. We go against, I think, the best every day in practice. So, it's good to have 90 on our side to help us give those looks of what we should do and how we should plan when you're going against guys that can wreck the game and can change the game as a pass rusher.
You mentioned TJ, how about the play he made to start the second half?
Sparked us.
Turned the game?
Yeah, it just does what he does, and he always says like it takes one play to spark it. And majority of the time it's him making the plays, and hell of a leader, hell of a player, got us going. Glad we got in the end zone there, and then finished out in the fourth quarter, staying on the field, which I was proud of. That was something that we didn't do earlier in the season, but being a 4-minute drill, finish on the field, and let our defense, kind of sit and relax on the sideline. That's what we wanted. So that was good.
Was there any doubt about the fourth down?
I was getting it. I was doing whatever I could to get it. Put it that way.
Was there much discussion what to do there? Or?
No, it was sneak and had Connor push and end up getting it done.
Mike talked about managing emotions, especially in big moments. And I know it looked like you were kind of talking down Deontay after he got that penalty. What were you saying to him, and how do you guys kind of walk that line of playing with that physical fight but not going too far? Yeah,
that's the balance. It's tough. You're walking a fine line there with not getting overboard, but that's what makes those guys great. That edge that they play with. It's just tone it back when we need just to dial in and find a way to win. So those guys are smart players, man. They'll figure it out, and we'll help them through that.
Was this a step forward for you guys?
I think so. I absolutely. You're always looking for positives to continue to build on, and the way we played in that fourth quarter to win the game, I think that's a huge positive.
Can you tell me about your development? Do you feel more comfortable able than in the last season, your first season?
I'd say so. I feel comfortable, in our system, and officially, I guess, starting the second year now, and after this bye week, with how many games that I've started. So I think the more you play, the more comfortable you get. I feel great with the guys and gotten a lot of reps. So we're going to continue to build and move forward.
What do you think is possible with this team?
What's the possibility? I think the sky's the limit if we work and put it together. I'm not going to get into expectations and what I think that we should do or could do, but we're on our way there. So that's good news.
Anyone else? Did you feel like things were more open with George because of Deontay? And how did you get defended differently?
Yeah, you do. I mean, you can't double George as much as you like. I think that's what we saw today. It was a lot more singled up, giving him chances on slants and down the field, and moved them inside in that 4-minute and got him down the seam. And then Deontay is doing his thing with his route running, and his run after catch was huge today. He should have had more. We had another penalty that got called back. So both those guys played lights out today.
All right, sounds good. We have George right here.
Far away, guys.
George, how much was it to have Deontay back?
Oh, it felt great. Of course, it's always good to have one of your teammates back.
You feel like this was a breakthrough game for the offense, George?
I don't want to say a breakthrough game. I'll probably just say we were super efficient, like we kind of want to be every game, to be honest.
What was the difference for you guys in the fourth quarter? In the fourth quarter, you had almost 200 yards of offense.
Yeah, like I was saying, the efficiency, just executing the plays right on time. It just can't get no better than that when the guys all come together in the second half.
George, we've seen this from Kenny. He struggles for 3 quarters, and then it's terrific in the fourth. What is it about him in the fourth quarter?
I wouldn't necessarily say, struggle. It's a game of football, a lot of pressure. They got a great, Aaron Donald's a great player. I just feel like he stayed composed and, did the same thing that he always does, for real.
Mike Tomlin mentioned after the game about managing emotions and trying to walk that line. And he wants to say whoa instead of sick 'em, but how do you manage playing with an edge without getting flagged and for a costly penalty?
Yeah, I feel like, personally, just going out there, that's a game like this showed me like they're kind of looking for me for, try to mess up, and guys are antagonizing me more because today is the first day I've seen anything like that. Guys really just trying to get me out of the game or get under my skin deliberately, and it's, you know what I mean? So all I can really say, is just keep fighting hard. That's all you can do in football. Like you said, whoa, and sick 'em. All you can do is keep fighting hard.
What kind of things were they doing to antagonize you and get under your skin?
It really wasn't getting under my skin. It's just blatant stuff, like push me to the ground, stuff you kind of got to, not respond to, but, turn around and look, see who did what. You see what I mean? But just things like that.
What happened on your tonic powder? What did you do?
I didn't even do anything. Just guys, talking. It was kind of like I'll put it in like a practice setting. Guys competing, talking all the time.
How much did that New York drive mean to you guys as an offense?
A lot. Like I said, once we seen, home field advantage in the type of game they were trying to play, like you said, that felt great to, just send them home.
Did coaches or anybody say anything, Coach Frizz or Tomlin say anything to you on the sideline after that taunting penalty?
Yeah, but they were just saying, stay in it. Because in the moment, you can't, spiral out. Then it'll, the result could probably be different. But every coach was just saying, stay in it.
Did you get an explanation on the illegal block penalty?
No, I actually didn't. And I thought I got around them before, But like I said, we're in LA at their house, so.
Was it feeling like a home game with all the support?
It did feel like a home game. All the fans, like you said, all the support, and they, like I said, they always do that, which is crazy to me because I love it. It feels like we're at home.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Thanks, George.
Appreciate it.